Before I begin the review proper, I'd like to take this opportunity to talk about the allegations and accusations that have been directed towards a lot of wrestlers over the past few days. I'm going to also tell you that my voice is completely fucking shot, because I have been yelling about this for quite a while. I yelled about this while watching wrestling and everything. I yelled about this, over the past few days and everything. And I'm fucking fed up, guys. And I'm fed up just as a fan. I can only imagine how it is for all the victims out there, all the women, all the men that have felt violated, have felt assaulted, have felt, just locked in, trapped by people that want to assault them, that want to take their humanity, take their livelihood, their human rights, take their, violate their human bodies, violate their sense of just well-being and everything, all because they think they're celebrities and they think they can fucking get away with it. Well, guess what? Guys like Jack Gallagher can't get away with it. He's gone. Joey Ryan, he's gone. And guess what? So many other people are going to be fucking gone real soon. And guess what? That needs to happen. Wrestling has always had a seedy undercurrent to it. This much is clear. It is going to be difficult to get rid of all the trashy people out there. Some of the best wrestlers are going to have to go. They're going to take their lumps and they're going to have to go. Because guess what? There is no fucking room, no fucking place in wrestling or anywhere in civilized society or even uncivilized society to be that kind of person, to take advantage of women, to take advantage of men, to take advantage of children, teenagers, children, whatever. It doesn't matter. You are that depraved. You don't fucking deserve to even be in wrestling or anywhere near it or anywhere in civilized society. And I'm fucking sick of it. And I'm really fucking sick of the people that are like, well, maybe they're not telling the truth. Look, it's entirely possible there are false accusations among all these. I am willing to admit that. And those that make the false accusations also deserve to be jailed, charged, and jailed. Because false accusations make it difficult for every single person who's a real victim to come forward. And there have been so many brave men and women that have come forward about everything that they've gone through. And I can only imagine what it's like to feel like that, to be locked in like that, to have that hanging over your head and have it be made to feel like it's your fault. But let me just say this to every single person. If you happen to be one of the independent wrestlers or any of the people that put your story out there, if you happen to be anybody that's watching this, I appreciate you for watching, by the way. It is not your fault. It is the fault of evil forces and evil human beings that want to do this shit because they're soulless, they're small-dicked wonders. Or, in the case of some women that have been doing the violating, guess what? They aren't any better. Nobody that does that kind of stuff to another human being deserves to be in wrestling or anywhere. Just saying that right now. They deserve to be jailed for goddamn life. That's fucking it. And if you're one of the people that wants to attack the victims because they're attacking your favorites, well, maybe you should focus that anger on your favorites. Because you know what? Your favorites aren't fucking perfect. Nobody's favorites are fucking perfect. But guess what? Being that kind of human being in the largest quotations possible, no, that's not cool. Hold the fucking phone. Man, just fucking wake up and realize that guess what? There's a lot of really shitty people out there in wrestling that you're going to need to cut ties with. But there's a lot of really good people. So let's do this. Let's cut out the trash and let's focus on the good stuff. Unlike this show, by the way, so I'm done with that. My voice is completely fucking shot. I apologize. But I'm John Ritlin, and about 4 minutes in, I'm going to talk about WWE Raw. Championship Talking Edition. All talking all the time. They actually also had championship matches. I recognize that they are running with a small crew and they could only have a certain amount of matches. This wasn't very good, guys. This wasn't very good at all. They had a hype package for tonight. Really, really polished and everything. They hyped up all the matches very well. That was very good stuff. Drew kicks off. Great WWE champion. Too bad there's no fans there. But he carries himself like a champion. He looks like a champion. Great stuff. Dolph is here. Dolph and Drew. That sounds like a pigeon being drowned. Sounds like a pigeon and a pig fused together. A pigson, if you will. I don't think I will. Dolph has a pride wristband. Bravo. I clapped louder, but I don't want to. And then he is bringing along his partner, Robert Roode. More like Robert Roode. Just going to let that sit there for a bit and let everybody tune out. For those of you that are still here, they revisit their history and everything. Being Dolph and Drew, they were actually a really good team. Against Ambrose and, the now Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell. That was a great tag team match. So, he's Big Daddy Claymore. Nash just tore his quad. Sorry, that's mean. Match for Extreme Rules? Yeah, it's made official later. Nia then does a sit-down protest. Nia has the speaking ability of a drugged-up zebra. And that's unfair because zebras actually can be kind of adorable and serve a purpose. And zebra, actually, you know what? She's more like a zebra that just got out of the womb and is stumbling over its goddamn feet and everything and can't move. If Nia doesn't want to get any better, she deserves to be ridiculed for her bad work and her bad in-ring presence. So, Truth then interrupts. Whew! And Nia is just sitting there like a friggin' stick. Just really, really bad. The ninjas, by the way, are also everywhere. The ninjas are there because we just can't get the fuck away from these ninjas. They're there and the Truth does the chase and everything. Here's Charlotte. And they argue about which one has earned more because of who they know in the wrestling business. Charlotte because of her dad, and Nia because of Dwayne. Cue the Spider-Man meme of them pointing at each other. Nepotism theater. It was absolutely hilarious. They have a bit of a brawl. Charlotte hurts her shoulder, which factors in to a match with Asuka later. We then get the Raiders and the Profits boring everyone. Look, I'm not going to take away the athletic ability. I can't take anything away from the athletic ability of these teams. I don't care about this feud. I don't fucking care. They're going to have a match, finally, about goddamn time after that atrocious segment at Backlash. It was fucking atrocious to me. Zelina then shows up, and she might as well have had a fake beard, like, in a martial arts movie. It's like tag title shot. And then, well, we're about 35 minutes in, and we get to our first match. Championship edition of Raw, baby. Profits versus Raiders, Raw tag title match, and guess what happens? I forgot to do laundry. So I did laundry during the commercial breaks, and also the Street Profits won. The match is fine. I just didn't care about the feud, so why the fuck am I going to care about this now? Garza and Andrade attack, and Raiders fight them off, so we're going to get a six-man human centipede together at Extreme Rules, possibly. Backstage sermon of the man bun. Seth talks about the greater good, and says he's coming for us all. Boy, that is going to be really, really goddamn messy. It's a good thing those splash guards are there, a.k.a. the plexiglass. And then Charlotte needs more tape for her shoulder because, the athletic tape takes away the pain and stuff like that, I guess. I'm not really sure how it works. And then Charlie goes over and talks to Garza, Andrade, and Zelina. Boy, she just loves Garza. To be fair, a lot of women do. A lot of guys do. Not going to kink shame here. But Charlie really wants Garza in the worst way. Or the best way, possibly. Then we have Asuka versus Charlotte, Raw Women's Championship. The action was fine, but I knew what they were going to do here, and it still wasn't going to be as good as it could have been. Joe, however, did enjoy the grinding of two women, which I can appreciate. Asuka taps out an injured Charlotte. Just give her a clean win. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Just give her a clean win. Yes, Asuka beat her. Great. Cool. She finally got one over on her about 2 years too late. They're booking this backward. I get what they're doing because they're trying to make it where, Charlotte got hurt and everything and stuff like that. And then they seamlessly transition her to another feud that I don't care about. But then Nia says it'd be a shame if somebody kicked the queen while she's down. Edge update. I got a question. Why did they take, and I'm going to use this as an example, they took the camera and just kept doing this. They kept waving it around and everything, and Edge just kept doing this. They kept doing this with it. It was bizarre. Man, I made myself dizzy doing that. He mentions canned hams and piñatas, or something like that. He mentions a lot of stuff. He says, I'm going to make you wish that Cowboy Bob was firing blanks the night you were conceived. Good stuff. The Rated R Superstar is back. Edge. I don't know why this feud's continuing. I really don't. Yeah, it's 1-1, but just whatever. I don't know. Hopefully Edge comes back from his torn tricep soon, safely, and maybe they can have a match at SummerSlam, but it's probably going to be longer. I don't know. I don't know how severe it is. Orton then is backstage and says his snake feels threatened. So what happens when you threaten a man's snake? It bites and then he shakes your hand. Gross. Nia then attacks Charlotte backstage. So we're getting that match at Extreme Rules. Extreme boredom on a pole match. Lashley then takes everyone out, saving the whole 24/7 championship thing. Him and MVP take out the ninjas. Let us never speak of the ninjas again. Get them the hell out of there. And Tozawa covers R-Truth for the 24/7 championship. Why is 24/7 championship still a thing? Why is that? Why fucking is that? I don't know. And then Natalya was going to have an announcement. Oh, wait, it has to wait because she faces Liv Morgan. Why is Lana on my TV again? I like Natty. I like Liv. Why is Lana there? Oh, because they're paying her for whatever reason. I'm not saying that Lana deserves to be great on TV. Far from it. I just don't think she should be on TV until they can find something good for her to do. Or until she can find some fucking charisma. Because she sure as fuck lost in the last few years. The sharpshooter taps Liv. Liv just kind of flails around. So much for Liv's push. I mean, I'm not saying Liv's buried. It's just so much for her push. And then Big Show says that he's dark and hangry and wants to fist everybody. He's upset about stuff. He's upset about the ninjas. And he mentions the Big Show, which I reviewed. It's okay. The review, I mean. The show's actually... No, actually, the reviews. I always knock my own reviews, but the Big Show is fine. It's fine. Then Flair sans the mask. It's COVID-19. Boy, I'm going to get some shit for that. He made no sense. Flair made no goddamn sense. He also skinned a 70s couch. Shout out to cat_woman13 for that. Here's Orton. And he is proud that he euthanized 2 men on live TV. These were his words. Euthanized Edge and Christian. That's murder, Orton. That's murder. And then Big Show comes out and it's 2009 or 2013 or whatever all over again. Why? Why is this match happening? Why is Big Show still wrestling in 2020? There are certain times where you need to have people step out of the ring. Big Show's approaching 50. We don't need to have him in the ring anymore. I'm not saying he's not in good shape. We just don't need to have him in the ring anymore. Iconics versus Bayley and Sasha. Women's tag titles. Look, the match was okay, but it was a bit of a weird finish. Bayley got knocked down. I think, oh no, the Iconics are going to win. Nope. Sasha just knocks Billie Kay out of the ring and gets and tops Peyton with the because she's a top and tops her 1, 2, 3 or not 1, 2, 3, but with the tap for the with the bank statement to retain the tag team championships. Also, really quickly about Sammy Guevara, the thing that resurfaced 4 years ago about what he said about Sasha. There are jokes, and then there's what he said. Now, he did apologize to her. If he actually means it and actually can go through all this stuff, words hurt. And he needs to recognize that. And if he recognized that and him and Sasha actually had a discussion, and maybe she's forgiven him, she accepts it, I'm not sure. I'm not in her head. Sammy screwed up. He fucked up royally. That isn't funny. There are certain things you don't joke about, and I joke about a lot of dark shit. What Sammy joked about, no. That whether he managed the joke or not wasn't good. Was not good at all. AEW is right to suspend him. And if he can do the sensitivity training and actually realize, I shouldn't say that. And yeah, those words do have action. You can have fun. You can joke around. Oh, Sasha's really beautiful. I would have liked to have gone over and met her and been like, wow, I would have been fanboying. Something like that. Not, hey, I'd like to go. It's like, man, wow, I really want to go over and her. Yikes. Fucking yikes. You don't even have to be a fan of Sasha to recognize that was bad. So, Sasha, teases that she's going to challenge Bayley because she wants to be Sasha 2 belts. Or Sasha those straps. She wants to match Bayley's amount of straps. They want to have 2 straps with each other. I'm just going to keep saying the word strap until I make it uncomfortable. So, Sasha says, oh no, I challenge Asuka. So, okay, Asuka versus Sasha. Cool. They had a good match after the Women's Royal Rumble 1 year, which I actually think was 2018. And good. Or wait, was it 2019? Which one was it? I remember they had a match and it was really scary because Sasha almost died on a dive. But then Asuka gets laid out in the numbers game. She comes out there. Lashley then calls Truth the Clown because because I guess he cost him the WWE Championship. Who did MVP beat to become U.S. Champion, by the way? Oh, yeah. You remember who he beat? The guy ended up killing his wife and child a couple months later. And then Ruby talks to Liv, and Liv's like, I really don't need this anymore. I don't need this. After the whole Riot Squad reunion, are we going to get a pairing? They've done fuck all with Ruby since she came back, so you might as well do that, even though it would make no sense. MVP Lounge with Apollo. They said variations of the line, people like you. God, Vince, You didn't let it go with Booker T and Triple H. Now you're having two black guys say it to each other. Then Sheldon attacks Apollo. We have our match. Match is fine. Apollo wins. Lashley then attacks him. Maybe he's going for the U.S. title. Cool. That could be fun. And then Ray's out with Dominic. He mentions moms, which means he's either into polygamy or he's seen double. I mean, he's got only the one eye, so maybe he's seen double. And then Dominic isn't going anywhere. He's going to fight with his father. And then probably fight his father soon. Here's Rollins. Murphy and Theory are here. And they're ready to attack. And then Humberto and Aleister Black come in. And then we get a 4-on-1 attempt. Holy fuck, my voice just went out. We get a 4-on-1 attempt, and they try to grind Seth's eye into the stairs. And then try to grind Dominic's eye into the stairs while Ray watches. And that's it. Aleister and Humberto fight him off. That's the end of the show. Show wasn't very good. I've seen worse, but I was just really bored by it. A lot of talking. Speaking of talking, I'm done. Agree, disagree with what I said, like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.